trousers
I can't
bit,
believe you said.
and there's a big hole in the middle. And I realized when I get to class.
What did
And
you
then,
do?
and then I'm like,
So, guys, basically, I'm going to go on to something interesting. I'm going to talk about, well, I'm going to ask these guys, and including myself, what's the most embarrassing moment that we've had throughout our, not primary, because, well, we already heard Milan's beautiful story. I'm going to go and talk about basically secondary time, because we all in the same school in secondary. So what's the most embarrassing moment you guys have had? And I'm going to talk about mine in a minute, but yeah, you guys go first. Whoever wants to go.
Actually, not me.
Bugsy, not me. Bugsy, not me.
Embarrassing moment. I'm too perfect for this.
Yeah.
No, go. No, you go, Devin, you go first.
Well, first of all, from years 7 to like 8 or 9 or whatever, I don't really have that many friends, because like the friends I was with back in like primary school, obviously like they were drug dealers now, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna study. So obviously I cut ties with all of them. I just legit dipped, and then I think I got into like a couple of fights with them people. I don't know why. I don't know why they wanted to confine me, but I was ready. But yeah, then I ended up having not many friends. I was just like, obviously, just roaming around the fields and that. And yeah, really, that's probably the worst part. But that's not right, I guess.
That's not embarrassing. But that's not
exactly.
That's not embarrassing though.
Yeah, because like legit, that's pretty much my story throughout year.
Yeah.
Well, throughout year 9 as well. So that's not embarrassing. Give us the embarrassing one.
Yeah, what if you can think of something embarrassing I've done? Because I honestly cannot think of anything that someone can hold against me.
Okay, you go. One. Tell us. Enlighten.
So basically, this happened. Yeah, I don't know. I got into a fight with my friend, and then after I beat him up, my trousers
beat him up.
My trousers.
I can't believe you said.
And there's a big hole in the middle, and I realized when I get to class.
What did you do?
And then I'm like, I look down. I say, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
So
wait. So you looked down in the middle of the class?
No, like this. No, the table is here. Yeah. I'm sitting, yeah, and I can hear like it's cold.
What the hell?
So then I said,
man just felt a breeze.
so then I took my jumper out, and then I just tied it, and then
you tied it with what?
Thinking.
My jumper.
Oh, around it basically. Okay.
I was lucky because it was last lesson, and yeah.
That would have been bad.
Then,
I mean, that's happened to me, but not like that. It's not. It wasn't that bad for me.
And luckily, it hasn't happened to me. Man.
I've had bad ones when I ripped my fucking trousers. Oh my days.
Yeah, I ripped them a bunch of times, and what I do when you hear that that stitching, you just know you have to secure. You just have to hide it for the whole day.
Your heart sort of sinks, you know, with that sound. Your heart sinks. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, you have to make sure, like, when you stand up, like, when you're sitting down and you have to stand up, you have to make sure, no one's looking at me. You have to make sure jumpers are jumpers on your hip, and it's all covering, like, where it's at. You cannot let it go, like, if it's done, because then the elastic stuck with the whole school. Thankfully, no one would ever notice, so that's good. But, so I guess you want to hear, it's my turn, yeah?
Yes, go on.
Okay, so, I don't know if, you guys came, but in year 9, like a bunch of us went to France.
Oh yeah, I was there. Wait, is this a Lille trip? I'm right?
The Lille one, not the Paris.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you're going to talk about. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it was like 3 days, and it was structured. So one day we do one activity, next we do the other. So I think the very first one that we did was like, you split into like 2 sides, so we'd have like one coach full of like one side and the other coach with another like group of people. So in the morning, I think the first group did like this bike ride with like lots of different size bikes. Remember, like the big, like the massive bikes.
Oh, the touring around. Oh yeah, there was what was that? I think the penny farthing or whatever it's called.
Yeah, in the park, there's like you had like one bike with like a massive wheel and a little tiny one. But then, and then after that, during that one activity, after that, there's this game where you have to knock some pins over with some wooden sticks or whatever inside, like in the park. I don't know if you remember.
This was so long ago.
And then the other activity that we did after, like, when we switched, it'd be going to this like sweet factory.
Oh yeah, I remember making candy and stuff. They were making candy and everything.
Yeah, and I remember I don't know if you was in that group or maybe not, but the one group had one person that fell when they were riding the bike. I shall name no names, but one person fell on the bike and they had to go to hospital or wherever.
Shit, why don't I remember this? What the hell?
It's the guy's second name is named after a statue that's in Leicester near Sainsbury's.
What the hell? Where is that reference from? What statue?
No, I just, like the statue, like on Melton Road near where Sainsbury's was.
I got it.
Yeah. But the old Sainsbury's was where B&M is. Do you know?
Oh, okay. I've got it. Wait, is this a man or a woman we're talking about here?
A guy.
A guy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I know. You're talking about him. Okay.
Yeah. So he fell over, and he was in my group, but like I remember, like that team side had to they had to be short because this guy fell off the bike, and they had to go off. So that's one thing I remember. And then the second day we went. I don't know what we did in the morning, but in the afternoon or in the night time we did bowling.
No, we were gonna go bowling, but we didn't, did we? No, we did. Did we? I have no idea.
No, we did go bowling. Yeah. And then so the third one, this is the most embarrassing story for me. So we went to like we say in the club.
Yeah.
And as soon as everyone went, like everyone was just on their phones and just together in their groups or whatever.
The dance floor was totally empty. And but at this time, I didn't really know who Janusan was, to be honest. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I don't
think many people knew who I was. I don't think many people knew who I was at that time.
But after that night, people did.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So the way it set out, it was the DJ set on top, and then there was a little stage, and then one step below that, it's like the floor where everyone was at and where the bar and stuff would be.
Yeah.
And I remember we all had a token for like one Red Bull and one other one Coke or whatever. I remember the token, and I remember I had it, and I had mine, but I didn't finish it all. I'd have a bit of it, and I'd put it into the next room, like just behind some other place, so no one could steal it. Because I remember everyone was kind of thirsty because it was so hot because so many people were there. But so as soon as it came in, everyone was on their phones, a bit shy, like the music was on, but everyone was like, this, that. I'm thinking, my God, I did not pay this money to go here to not go to talk just to talk to my friends. Mate, I'd go on that stage when the guy's playing bangers.
Yes. Oh my God.
So I did.
He was alone on the dance floor.
It was just the most saddest thing you could ever see. But then it's because of that. It's because from my action, from that, everyone just got.
Everyone started joining in. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But for the first 15 minutes, I was sweating just a random dance music. And bear in mind, I was like a skinhead at that time. My haircut was horrible.
God.
And then you just see this guy sweating and he's dancing like a weirdo. Like doing the worm on the floor, and just all of that, yeah.
I remember that. Oh my God! I was just sitting there. On the bar, I was just sitting there on the bar, basically, just looking at this guy sipping on my coke. I was like, "What the hell is going on? Literally, how is he on the dance floor by himself doing all that kind of stuff?" But literally, 15 minutes later, everyone goes and joins in. So
yeah. So I remember how it started happening. So I remember so I was dancing, and I'd call one of the more popular kids on stage with me because. I was friends with, but not good friends. We'd be not good friends. I was friends with a couple of popular people at the time. So as soon as I was like, oh God, stop! Actually, pulling them in, dragging them in, hey, come, let's dance. Yeah. And then they start dancing. And then as soon as the next thing you know, because they start dancing, everyone else starts to look because look, if this guy's doing it, why not? Why not? Innit? And every next thing you know, it's probably that was probably the highlight for most people, because if that didn't happen, then obviously, everyone would be just on board this is not memorable, and this or what is not or whatnot.
You can tell, because literally the only thing I remember about that trip is that dance bit. I have no idea what most of the stuff happened. So that's quite memorable. It's the highlight of the trip, I would say.
Yeah, but it's a highlight for many people. But for me, for that first 50, it's in hindsight, it's a lot more embarrassing than what it was. Back then, I was like, I'd really give it can I swear or no? No.
Go for it, man. Who cares?
Yeah, so I just really didn't give a shit. Like back then, if I was like, I don't care if I look like a fool. I'ma just do me.
Yeah.
Like whatever. People may say, "Oh, attention seeker, this, that." I was like, "No, I just want to have a fun time." So that's what I did. In hindsight, very, very embarrassing.
Nah, that was the
video of me.
confidence, man. That was mad confidence you took.
Yeah, it's not a legend. He's weird, but he's a legend. He's a legend.
Yeah. So I remember like I like come and take a video of me like I remember people actually taking videos of me on my own when I was in high school. See how people got nothing better to do other than to video me. I think, oh, look at this guy. And everyone's just on their phone like, oh yeah, this that. But yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing. Like one of the most embarrassing things. And I'll tell you the main reason why that happened, because I would have been just like everyone else on their phone. But I forgot to pack my charger when I went to the trip. So that night, yeah. So that night, I did share a charger with my friend, but he was in a different room. But for that night, my phone didn't have any charge. So
I see.
I was like, oh no, I've got no phone. What am I going to do? I was like, okay, the only thing I can do is just go up there because I've got nothing on me. Like,
so that one mistake pretty much made the highlight of our friend's trip. I mean, that was mad. That was so mad.
Yeah, and I literally remember on the bus after the thing, we all was on the bus, and everyone was like, not gassing me up, but saying, oh yeah, that was sick, like, oh, like this, that. I was like, yeah.
Became viral overnight.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was just like,
he made it.
Yeah, and I was like to my roommate at the time, at the room, I was like, what is that? Was just sick. He's like, yeah, like that was. Because year 9, you didn't like, this is like something that you'd experience when you're like 21 or something. Like, it's not like we was drunk or anything, but like we was having the best time without even being intoxicated or whatever. Because some people say, oh, I need to be drunk to have a good time. Literally, we had the best time without no alcoholic drinks or whatever. I'm just thinking like, and some people would probably remember that because that was just like. That was
legit the best. If you can see legit, because I went to the same trip that he's talking about here. The only thing I remember about that trip is that dance sort of disco or whatever. I think it was a disco that wasn't it?
Yeah, disco club sort of thing. Yeah,
disco club sort of thing. That's the only thing I remember of that trip. It was a 7-day trip, a week trip, I think, wasn't it?
Well, no, it was like 4 days, no?
Was it? Wait, 4 or 5 days. It was around like less than a week or something. But
yeah,
in those 4 or 5 days, the only thing I remember is probably that candy stuff. Because I really enjoyed the candy that was
yeah,
and I his dance thing, that was the only highlight of the trip for me.
And like 5 years on, like to this day, like as you can see, you still remember it. So
exactly,
I guess it was a highlight. But at that time, like in hindsight, I was like, man, God, that's embarrassing. Especially looking at the videos, and I was thinking like, I really did that. I don't think I might do that now, but like I think now people have a lot more confidence when it comes to like that sort of thing. But back then, no one really had that. In year 9, like everyone was not insecure, but like, oh, what was other people going to think of me? Because that's like at that age, you'd be thinking, oh, you care about what other people think, rather than I'm just doing, I don't really care. And that's what attitude I had then. Like,
there's no fear of judgment.
Most people, exactly. Yeah, at that time you were like, oh, you don't want to be like excluded from your friend group or doing something out of the ordinary or whatever. You just want to fit in.
Pretty well.
That was the exception. But yeah. I kind of waffled for so long there. My bad.
It was interesting, but it was interesting. That was good. That was interesting. Right. Wait, so who have we missed? Devan hasn't said anything about his story properly yet.
I'm done. I have legit nothing. I'm being honest.
No, let me see if I can think of something embarrassing for Devan. Well, there is like times,
really?
because of his accent.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
No, that doesn't count.
I guess I can't fault you for the accent, but like,
that's just a defect.
All right, you to think of a embarrassing story for him, because I can't think of anything really. But until then, I'm going to tell you a quick embarrassing story of mine, because I promised. I have too many, man. I legit have way too many, because I was a very weird kid. Very weird kid. Thanks, Milan. Thanks for that reassurance. But yeah, I think also if I had to say one story after the hundreds that I have, probably like the most embarrassing. I don't know, Milan, if you know about this or not. Back in the day, I tried a lot to fit into this form. There was a group in our form. You know what I'm talking about, right? There was this group in our form, like the Popular Gang, and I used to, the only way I used to fit into that is I used to do I don't even know if I want to say it or not. I used to do their homework for them. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to go out and say I used to do their homework for them. And that was my way of sort of fitting in. God, it sounds so embarrassing in my head now I say it. Anyway, so basically the most embarrassing part of that was one day there was this guy in this group. He was a new guy, but somehow very, very loved by the people of our form. And he wanted to propose to this girl that he knew for legit a week. Trust me, Devin, just hear the story out. So anyways, you know that bonbon thing that we said about from the sun shop, right? So basically, this guy, early in the morning, texts me before we went to school. This guy texts me saying, bro, on your way to school, please can you get like the strawberry flavored bonbons, yeah? I was like, okay, fine, if you say so, but where do I get the money from? Like, don't worry, man, I'm going to come out next to Sun Shop and I'm going to give you the money, but you go buy it. I'm like, mate, if you're going to come there, why don't you buy it yourself? He's like, nah, man, just buy it for me because I don't want to be seen buying bonbons. So, okay, I go buy the bonbons for him. All is well. We go to our form. Everything happens. Now, by break time, he comes up to me again. I've given him the bonbons this time. By break time, he comes up to me, bro, could you go to this basically, I can't name people, can I? Okay, no, basically this, so he tells me to go up to this girl basically that he wants to propose and he likes that, bro, could you please go and give him the bonbons?
Give her.
Give her. Give her.
I was waiting for Devon to say that. I was just waiting for
It's so embarrassing. Anyway, so basically he tells me to go give her the bonbons. Okay, and then I am in no way or shape going to do that because I'm super embarrassed as it is. Like I hate like talking to people anyways at this point. So anyways, he forces me like hangs. I think he just blackmailed me or something. So anyways, I had to go. I did it. Now the problem is like I can't. As I said, I didn't know how to talk to people. So I go up to her and I'm pretty blunt saying, I don't even know what I said. I said something stupid, I think. And this girl, she took the bonbons from my hand. She threw it at my face. I legit walked out in front of everyone. And
What
then
the
all
heck?
the people in this is behind you know that mugger thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Mugger.
on the field there.
I remember that.
Behind the tennis court, it was, I think.
I remember that.
Okay.
He probably does,
I
yeah.
remember.
So
I was there.
So basically this woman threw a packet of bonbons in front of my face, on my face rather, in front of God knows how many people playing football and some of the people who used to, never mind, I'm not going to go there, play football and everything. Yeah, that is, oh God. And I remember it being like teased about that for a good 4 or 5 months. Like I had no relation to this woman. I didn't even know her. So
That's funny.
I just knew her to give someone else's bonbons to her, and I get.
That was funny.
Wait, this is the first time I'm hearing the story. I'm trying to see who it was.
I don't know this girl's name. That's the thing. I don't know this girl's name. I still
now?
don't know this girl's name. No, I don't know who she was. I have no idea who she was. She was. I have no idea. Yeah.
Well,
I think Milan knows.
here?
I know the guy's name. Yeah, she was. I think she was at least.
Bro,
Wait.
important question.
Yes.
Did you get the money for the bonbons back?
No.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
I didn't. The guy got pissed off at me, and yeah, well, he didn't talk to me for like a good solid month or something. I mean, it wasn't even my fault. It's your girl that said no to you, innit? And I got hit in the process. But somehow you're not talking to me, and like, I just lost. God, how much was it? A £2.50 for a packet of bonbons or something? I don't know, something like that. I just lost.
That's a lot of money when you're a kid.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I
That
get
was lunch money there.
So I'm out of money for lunch, and B, I get hit in the face and lose my self-esteem.
Wow.
Top
Bless
notch.
you. You're just trying to help someone out, man.
Innit?
Yeah. Good guy, Annie, man. Good guy, Annie. Come on.
Trying to do a good deed. I like that.
That deserves a like. That deserves a
Oh,
like.
that is like.
That is
Milan, I took your job. I'm sorry, Milan. I took your job.
We're basically asking for pity likes it, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
back
funny.
story. I remember one of Devon.
Where is it?
Oh, go on.
So Devon, he's an artist now.
What?
I'm an artist.
He's an artist. Oh yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Dark Hours plug.
Oh yeah, link, description. You know the slot. You know the drill. Everything will be in the description.
In 2015-16,
Yeah.
dedicated a track.
I made a track.
You dedicated a track. You made a track for a
Which track is this? Which track is this? I might know about this. Which track is this?
I think I know where he's going from.
What's the track?
I think we all know what's going on.
Yeah, no, but you can
You
say
can go on, say it.
no, but you can say the track's name though. Nothing else. But you can say the track's name.
Yeah. I think one of them was Slove.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking about. Okay, yeah, slow.
That was a classic.
Classic. Love that song. It was beautiful. It was like made from the heart. It was so good.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
And he just went for it. And then I think even like I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't want to expose not you the person, but yeah.
I agree.
It's not an embarrassing story for you, but you were part of it on one of Devan's other songs where someone sang on it. A guy in my
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind because of that. Yeah, that was sick.
Oh bloody hell.
It wasn't much
Singing
but yeah.
was- yeah.
Yeah, he's another good friend of ours, and then you know what, I'm pretty sure you regret seeing that because my God.
At least you tried.
Yeah, go give it to the kid. He tried.
Yeah. Confidence. Effort.
It was embarrassing, but you love to see it. You love to see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah,
We do love to see it.
by his song "Love," that stuff came out of the heart, man. It just felt out from the heart.
No.
You just know what a song's meant for someone.
Exactly.
You know,
It's just
It
yeah.
really do. It be like that sometimes. It be like that.
It do be like that. It do be like that, my friend. It do be like that.
It be like that.
Mad.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the second installment of the Chai Chat show, the story time with friends, and hope you guys enjoyed all the embarrassing stories that we shared of ourselves. There's 2 more parts coming to this. I think there's going to be 1 more part which is coming very, very soon, and in that, but basically both of them are going to be extremely awesome, just like this one. So if you guys are interested, don't forget to leave a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it helps grow the channel, I guess. So with that said, thanks for watching. Stay safe, keep healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, adios.